My name is Jack Lidback, and this video is specifically made for you who wants to handle negative emotions like fear, anxiety, worries, stress, or just thought patterns that doesn't serve you well. And this is not meditation, it's not mentorship, it's not guidelines, but effective and direct methods that will take you from an unwanted place, like unwanted emotions or a state, into a better in just a couple of minutes. Because your emotions, they are most often experienced and interpreted much more uncomfortable than the reality actually is. And the reason for that, one of the reasons, is that the human mind is primed and an expert in looking out for dangers and fears and finding problems. Sometimes helpful, but mostly not. And your emotions, what you're feeling, is the language in which your body and your mind is telling you that something needs your attention. Problem is that sometimes, often, your mind makes a glitch and sometimes gets stuck on that signal. And most often that is dwelling on the past or worrying about the future or the present time. And that consumes energy. It also weakens your immune system, and it actually makes you less logical and makes you make less good decisions. But there are tools, exercises and methods that are super effective in helping you switching from this unwanted state into a better. And we're going to explore a few of those exercises in a moment. So I'm working professionally as a mental trainer, as a coach and a therapist. And what that actually means is that I'm helping people getting out of this unwanted stage into a better, whatever that state is. It's mostly about fear, anxiety, worries, stress, traumas and phobias and so on. So, from my experience of working with hundreds of clients, I have now put together a little toolbox for you that contains the tools that I find to be absolutely most effective and has the best results of helping you to find calm in your body, to move from an unwanted state or emotion into a better one, to be more resilient, and all you need is your body, your mind, and your attention to this screen for about 5 to 10 minutes, and some curiosity of how well this exercise will work for you. And by the way, you cannot do this exercise good or bad, right or wrong. However you do it is exactly the right way for you to do it. Let's begin. This is a quick but very effective practice with about 4 to 5 exercises that might help you find calm inside, be more centered, and switch from this unwanted state into a better one. All you need to do is just follow me. A few things before we start though. You need to sit down. You can sit on a chair, on a couch, you can sit on the floor, it doesn't really matter. Just sit comfortably. And you don't need to sit by yourself if you don't want to. You can absolutely do this with a friend, with your family, or in school, because you won't share any personal information or emotions. You will just do the exercises by yourself and individually. Sometimes I will ask you to close your eyes, and that's only because just those exercises seems to be a little bit more effective when you close your eyes. If you absolutely don't want to close your eyes, that's okay too. First, we need to activate a little bit of that unwanted emotion or feeling that you experience. And you will do that by thinking about the thing, the memory, the thought, the situation, or whatever that is that activates that emotion inside you. You can do that more easily by just closing your eyes. Notice what you notice when you think about that thing. And when you find the thing, notice what you see, notice how it feels. And also notice where in your body do you find that emotion? Where is it positioned? Is it in your stomach, in your chest, in your heart, in your throat, in your head, or some other part of your body? And as you find the feeling, just grade how intense the feeling is right now, from 0 to 10, where 0 is absolute calm and 10 is very, very uncomfortable. So just grade the number that comes up for you, and then you can just open your eyes again. Well, now the worst is over, we know what we're going to work with, and from here on we just have the fun stuff left. The first exercise we're going to explore is your breathing. And your breathing is really magic. It's like a direct path right into your emotions and your states, which can switch anything in just a few breaths. So we're going to do some inhales, some holding breath, and then exhale. And just follow my steps, and we're going to breathe 4 times. Are you ready? All right. Now take a deep breath into your nose all the way down to your stomach. Hold your breath. And then exhale with a long sigh. That's right. Now we're going to do it 3 more times. And try to do it even deeper every time. So a deep breath into your mouth, into your nose. Hold your breath. Just notice what you notice. And make a long sigh. You can add sounds, that's perfect. Another breath into your nose, all the way to your stomach, into your belly. Hold your breath. And when you hold your breath, you find control. And now make a big sigh and loosen your tension in your shoulders. Yeah. And the last breath. And now make an even deeper one. Into the nose, all the way to your belly, and hold your breath. And just notice how that feels. And as you sigh now, you make a sound of a car. And a long one. Now. Perfect. That's right. And what you can do now is just notice how you feel in your body right now. Notice what difference you can find. Exercise number 2. In this one, we're going to combine 2 body therapies. They're called tapping and they're called havening. And I'm going to explain them as we go on. So I want you to start do the tapping by taking your fingers and your fingertips and just tap on your chest, under your collarbone. And tap fairly hard, as long as it's comfortable, just not like this. So like this and in this pace. And what happens now is that you are telling your body through your nervous system that your nervous system can calm down. And your stress levels, your cortisol hormones, they will lower, which will make you find peace inside. And this technique is also used in many countries where there are or have been wars to help people cope and deal with traumas with extraordinary results actually. So it's super effective and it can help you from any state. If you're stressed, if you're worried or just uncomfortable, you can just tap for about 2 to 5 minutes and it will really make a big difference. And the next technique is you taking your hands and you cross them and put them on your shoulders. And here you swipe all the way from your shoulders down on your arms. It's called havening and it works a little bit like tapping, but in a slightly different way in your body. This is receptors in your skin that send signals to your brain to start producing feel-good hormones and get rid of the bad ones. And this is also super effective if you have problems sleeping. Just do this for 2, 5, 10 minutes before you go to bed, and it will actually increase the chances of you having a really good, nice and deep sleep. You can just keep on doing this for a little while and just notice how it feels. That's right. And there's another way to do this too. You can do it by putting your palms together and you can swipe them like this. Not very hard, like soft, like water flowing. Yeah, something like that. So you can just put your hands on your thighs, take a deep breath, hold it again, and make a long sigh. And just lightly close your eyes and just notice the difference right now. Perfect. You can open your eyes again. So what we have done so far is that we have, through your breathing, through tapping, and through havening, reset your system to find more peace and calm inside and to be more centered, which is perfect for the next part. Third and last exercise, visualization. For this part, I invite you to close your eyes and also to keep on doing the havening. So start stroking your arms from the shoulders down, and as you do that, you can also close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, doing the havening, you can notice just how you sit and start to relax your body. And see if you can relax even more your face. And just let all the tensions go in every muscle in the whole face. And also see if you can relax your head and shoulders, your back and your arms. And notice if you can relax your legs all the way down to your feet. And also relax your feet wherever they are. Because in the next few minutes, we're just going to use your imagination. And your imagination is a super magical tool for you to create the future that you want. So from where you are right now, just imagine yourself into a future, past this experience that you want to change, and imagine landing somewhere in the future, like weeks from now, months or years, it doesn't matter. But as you imagine that place, that day, it's a day where everything is exactly the way you want it to be. Where you feel the way you want to feel. Where you do the things you want to do. And when you hold yourself up the way you want to hold yourself up. And you can just visualize this from within yourself. And if from within yourself is kind of weird, you can just try to see yourself from outside. Like seeing yourself from a tree or just from a distance. And notice how you look, how you walk, how you talk, how you sound, how you hold yourself up, and how you smile when you feel the way you want to feel. That's right. And if you don't see it, just add on. Because you can change this picture exactly the way you want it. Just like a director in the movie, because you are the director of your movie. Everything starts in your imagination. And your imagination is your number one tool into the future. And as you, where you are right now, feeling the way you feel, just notice how you feel in your body when you experience life the way you want it to be experienced. And notice a good feeling for you. Whether that feeling is calm, whether that feeling is control, whether that feeling is energy or focus, or loving, or caring, self-love, love for others, love for the planet, love for the future, or anything else. Invite that feeling into yourself and let yourself feel it now. And as you do that, Notice where in your body that feeling is right now. And for some people, that feeling is filling up the body everywhere, like water flowing through, or like energy, like light, like a color, like something else, like a sound. Any way you feel it or experience it is the right way for you. And what I will invite you to do from here is to imagine a place in your body which is the center of you and holds the balance, holds control, holds calmness. For me, that place is right under my belly button, like in the middle of the body from toes to head. Maybe for you it's somewhere else, and that's okay too. So find your place where you can find your settlement, your calmness, your steadiness, like the eye of the storm. And whether you think it's possible or not to have that center inside of you, just play with your imagination. If you had it, where would it be? How would it be? How would calmness, steadiness, and control feel for you if you decide how that feels for you? And imagine if this would be a magic place. Imagine if this would be a place in your body where you in the future, as you encounter obstacles or tough times, setbacks or whatever, because they will come. But what if this place, this center inside of you, would automatically just take you back to be centered, focused, here and now, and calm in that moment? Take that feeling with you from that moment in the future where everything has passed, the worst is over, and in a little while I will ask you to come out on the other side of this experience. And as you do that, be curious about how well this has worked for you and bring this feeling with you. And also remember to put on a little smile on your face. And if you don't want to put a little smile, you can put a big stupid smile like or just pretend and smile anyway. And as you have brought that feeling from the future here to now, and as you are smiling, you can just in your own pace, as it feels good for you, take a deep breath and open your eyes and come back on the other side of this experience and just open your eyes. Hi. All right. So right now, take a few moments to just find your body right now and notice how your body is right now and how your mind is. What is different from before we started. And on a scale from 0 to 10, where 10 is very, very intense and 0 is calm and nothing, just grade how much of that previous feeling that you feel right now. For most people, the feeling goes down, and for many it goes down to 0. If it doesn't, it's not important. The number is not important. What's important is the difference for you. Because your body and your mind has an extraordinary capacity of actually dealing with this stuff itself and make this shift whether you notice it or not. So imagine yourself, what if this shift that you would have liked to happen before already happened, or started a process and keeps on processing, and the shift comes tomorrow or the next week, or it's an ongoing process which just goes to where you want to go. I hope you enjoyed the video, and remember, you can always do this video as many times as you'd like, and you can also pick these tools that we have used and use them separately, almost whenever you want to. And if you have any questions or anything to comment, just get back to me, and I would love to hear what your experience was from doing this video. And also remember, pass it on. Think about who might need a video like this, who might need to shift like this. Someone you know, someone in your family, a friend, or someone else. because now you have some tools to help yourself and to help others to make this shift. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to thank yourself deeply, really, because you have done a great job right now for yourself, for your body, for your mind, and for your health, and for your future self. Have a nice day, take a smile, and take care, and I'll see you soon.